Okay, so looks like I'm the only of the VCats that are streaming today. Best of luck on the move, Jellycat and Loot Cat. On my end, I will stay here and I guess get fit. Whew. It's really hot today, so I'm probably gonna be dying from heat. Got a window open and everything. The furnace is off, and we'll see how well that works. I may be a ghost, but that doesn't mean I'm immune to heat. It is insufferable sometimes. Okay. Leg strap time. I think we're familiar with this by now. Apparently not familiar enough, given that I, a couple streams ago, had gotten it both backwards and upside down. Okay. Okay. Got it. Everything's all set up. Let's see. I think that puts us at. I believe we're at day 14 or 13. 15. I was wrong entirely. Been working on the wide squat. To work your inner thighs and glutes, I recommend the wide squat. Use proper form and point your toes outward. Yes. We can keep the difficulty for a bit. Let's get our stretches in. Always gotta do that. It's good for you.
Stets auf die richtige Haltung. 3, 2, 1 und hebe die Knie abwechselnd zum Ringkorn. Diese Übung dehnt Schenkel und Gesäß.
You know, it may be a hot day, but it's actually quite gorgeous outside. If I wasn't such a hermit, maybe I would go outside.
Hebe die Innenseite des
Maybe.
Knöchels zum Ringkorn.
No guarantees.
Atme aus, während du den Fuß anhebst. Letztes Mal. Okay, gut. Als nächstes dehnen wir den Rücken. Mache einen tiefen Ausfallschritt nach vorn. Atme beim Vorbewegen aus und beim Zurückbewegen ein. Du solltest die Dehnung im Rücken spüren. Ein Durchgang noch. Genau, sehr
Alright.
schön. Stehe nun etwas breiter. Hebe den Ringkorn über den Kopf und lehne dich zur Seite. Schau nach vorne und senke nicht den Kopf. Bewege dich kontrolliert, ohne zu federn. Ein Durchgang noch. Gut gemacht.
Alrighty. We're on World 7. Draco flew away with the four masters in his thrall. Give chase and release them from his dark influence. Ah, they're right over there. It looks like we'll be heading in a different direction than we're used to. This feels a bit strange. Lord Drago said you were a persistent worm. But it's still impressive that you're... Huh? What? Oh, do I not have the... Oh, shoot. I don't have the thing set up. Marlama. Thank you for the follow. Hold up, I need to... Yeah, how did I screw this up? There we go. That should fix things up. Can you follow me back? Maybe. We'll see. All depends on content. Nothing against you or anything. It's just... that's how I tend to deal with follows. But it's still impressive that you pursued him all the way here. Aha, Allegra. This is a sacred place. I have to ask you that you leave immediately. Sacred? I wonder what you meant by that. It seems like Allegra knows more than she's letting on here. Alright. I think... is there new clothing? There is. Let's see what we got here. Running speed. Well, let's get into that then. Oh, that used like all of my money. I didn't even realize that. Whoops. Let's see. Can't really sell a whole lot because most of it doesn't have high value. Well, we'll just have to get some more money. Allegra? Never heard of her. I know Dashley, but Allegra isn't familiar. Who is Dashley? You don't know who Dashley is? She's known as the running beauty of the forest, and for good reason, too. There's no one in the world who can beat her in a foot race. If we can find this Dashley, maybe she can tell us something about Allegra. What's that? You're looking for info about Dashley? Well, that'll cost you 100. Excuse me? Simple, if you want info on Dashley, it'll cost you. Bring me 100 and I'll talk. No one around here knows her as well as I do. It looks like we'll have to pay up if we want to find her. Thanks for this. Now I'll be able to buy a smoothie for my mom. She can't get enough of her smoothies. What's that? Oh right, you wanted to meet Dashley. You'll probably find her running through Trotter's Grove. You should know, though, the number of monsters has increased lately, so now isn't the time to be racing out on your own. Now that I think about it, Dashley used to have a running partner. I seem to recall a girl with blue hair. A girl with blue hair who used to run with Dashley. I wonder. Okay. For now, let's check out Trotter's Grove. What is this? Welcome, we've been waiting for you. This is the fitness gym. We provide focused training on individual body parts like arms, abs, and legs. We're currently offering the glutes set. Ah, so it's gonna be like mostly wide squats. Whoa! That's a new one.
Und los! Ein Training für den Po. Gut! Super toll! Jawohl! Super! Super! Weiter so!
This feels weird.
Okay! Gut so! Gut! Spitzenklasse! Okay, noch 10. Schön. Du bist spitze. Okay. Elegant. Spitze. Superklasse. Superklasse. Noch 5. Genau. Perfekt. Wunderbar. Noch 3.
Okay, what is this?
Toll. Spitze. Prima. Fantastisch. Noch einmal. Okay. Toll gemacht.
Okay, now we're going to stuff I'm familiar with. Wide squats.
Und los. Ein Timing für den Po. Ganz toll. Spitze. Spitze. Prima. Fantastisch. Schön. Elegant. Wunderbar. Weiter so. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Superklasse. Spitze. Genau. Du bist spitze. Okay.
It looks like chair pose is the last one.
Superklasse. Noch 5. Super. Spitzenklasse. Jawohl. Noch 3. Gut. Toll. Noch einmal. Toll. Tadellos.
I'm guessing the other one is...
Auf und ab, Kombo.
Huh? Okay, this one's new.
Schwungvolle Bewegungen. Uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, uno, dos. 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 Den Rücken schön strecken. Dos, uno, uno, dos. Uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, uno, dos. Uno, Hälfte geschafft. Uno, uno, dos. Uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, uno, dos. Uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, uno, dos. Uno, dos, uno, noch 10.
This is a weird one.
Dos, uno, dos, uno, uno, dos. Uno, noch 5. Uno, uno, dos. Uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, uno, dos. Das war klasse.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Stuhlhaltung.
Okay.
Langsam beugen. Und langsam zurück. Den Rücken nicht zu weit durchbeugen. Wahnsinn!
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. And a level up for my trebles. And I got hip lift, which is a recovery move. 6 hearts. Well, it takes up less space. Expertly done. Carrot. And onions. Well, let's make some progress, eh? So I recommend some... Oop, went too far back. Alright. Let's get started with an actual run, I guess.
Und los. Ah, eine Schaukel.
Hmm? Oh, so I got a squat for this one.
Mach langsam Kniebeugen.
Oh. That's really disorienting, but interesting.
Wenn du was aufsaugen willst, zieh dich auseinander.
Alright, let's battle some fools. Mostly blue, huh?
Und wähle eine Übung. Sumo Squats.
Oh, welcome, Flame.
Brust raus und Rücken
How
gerade.
you doing?
Super. Super toll. Ganz toll. Weiter so. Spitze. Genau. Perfekt. Jawohl.
Maybe I shouldn't have done the glute stuff before this.
Schön. Super klasse.
Oh dear.
Super klasse. Prima. Du bist spitze.
All good, surprised by what I see. I don't know
Super.
if the game or why your character flies. Oh, I'm a ghost.
Okay.
And the game is an exercise game for the Switch called Ring Fit Adventure.
Jetzt schneller. Toll. Super klasse. Gut gemacht. Krebsabwehr.
Will you be okay? I see you're having you will have a terrible time. Oh, I'll be okay. I do this just about every time I stream. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Okay,
Whew.
wähle eine Übung.
And then after I finish up with this, we'll go to Skies of Arcadia.
Hüftschwung. Uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, dos, uno. Okay, uno, dos, uno.
We'll give you my greatest encouragement and support then. Thank you, thank you. As you can tell, I'm a little bit a ways into the game. Not too far, though. Apparently there's 30 worlds, and I'm only at 7. Oh. I didn't expect that. Hey, it's weird. You said 1 and 2 in Spanish. Is it normal for me to mix both languages? I don't know. I think it's just the game being weird.
Jawohl.
I don't know. I've got it set to German. Okay.
Press mich gegen den Bauch und dreh den Oberkörper zur Seite. Achtung, geh in die Hocke.
This is incredible what technology does the first time I see interactive sports games. Oh, I imagine as VR improves, it's gonna get pretty crazy there too. Also, headphones. Why? I really need to get better headphones for this game. I can't get up there. But yeah, technology is improving all the time, and before you know it, the fittest will be the people who are in the professional scene for video games. Which would be interesting, to say the least. This is completely new to me, a ghost working out for no reason. Well, sometimes it's best to stay fit even if you are undead. Though the definition of fit for a ghost is certainly different or compared to the living. Oh. Good point. One has to be muscular to enchant ghostly ladies. Maybe not even just ghostly ladies. There's all sorts of folk. Whew. Wow, this might actually be the most out of breath I've been playing this game in a long time.
Und los geht's. Ein Timing für den Punkt. Okay. Perfekt. Schön. Super.
Which is unusual for me, actually.
Okay.
Normally I do pretty well when it comes to
Prima.
keeping air in my lungs. Or lack thereof. But,
Weiter so.
you know,
Gut.
I noticed that your breathing sounds agitated.
Gut.
You lost the rhythm. Yeah.
Wunderbar. Spitze. Ganz toll. Superklasse.
I think it's because
Genau.
I went a little into
Super.
something else prior to this.
Toll.
That being one of the mini games
Super. Noch 5.
instead of going straight into normal content.
Noch 3. Genau. Super. Noch einmal. Toll.
Alright,
Apps-Abwehr.
we got this.
Leicht in die Knie und spannen. Wähle eine Übung.
It probably doesn't help that it's also really hot today. I've got a window open and everything, but no AC. Even the undead aren't immune to the heat. Especially us ghosts, we prefer the cold. However, I will drink some water. I admit that leg training is the most painful part. Respirations, the repetitions and maintaining. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Water is good for you. Regardless of what you are.
Schenkelpresse.
Alright. This should be easy enough. I haven't really worked my thighs too much yet.
Und los geht's. Trainier den Unterkörper im Sitzen. Okay. Gut so. Spitze. Du bist spitze. Genau.
Memories of times of military boxing training open mourned from the intense training. Oh, so you did some military training then.
Superklasse.
I have not. I couldn't go to school for 2 days because my muscles were numb. Oof.
Okay.
That would suck.
Ganz. Super. Super. Okay. Schneller. Toll. Weiter so. Jawohl. Noch 5. Schön. Prima. Noch 3. Okay. Ganz toll. Noch einmal. Toll gemacht.
Okay.
Aber keine Eile, ja?
There we go. Back up and at him.
Weiter drücken. Durchhalten. Das schaffst du.
Let's see.
Seitliche Winkelhaltung.
Let's say the teacher was an expert in his work, and he taught me in the worst way.
Weiteratmen.
Oh, that's not good. Hey,
Und langsam zurück.
there we go. Dealt with it.
Fix und fertig.
There we go.
Und nun die Abschlusspose. Damit verwandelst du deine Leistung in Erfahrungspunkte.
Okay, at least I strengthened that part of me
Soweit es bequem
that lacked a
ist.
special training.
Ja,
I will not be
strecken.
muscular, but I will be agile. That's always good. For me, I can build muscle actually quite easily.
Den Daumen bitte wie gezeigt auf die
Shocking for a ghost, I know. But even we have our
Messung
secrets.
läuft. Bitte nicht bewegen.
Oh, jeez. That bad, huh? Ooh, more hearts for battle. I've been needing that. Whew. Probably best to take a break after that, jeez. I think that's the most wiped out I've felt. Hey Kishiru, a ghost is always ready and in good shape to scare people. Or make it look good on low resolution cell phone recordings. Yeah. I mean, it's not always that frightening when, like, the ghost behind you is sitting there panting for breath, you know? Oh. Okay, I gotta do the recordings for the V-Cats. Let the record show that I did something today. Okay, where's the thing? Oh boy. Hold on. Windows 10 is doing that thing again. There you go. Sometimes I have to restart Windows Explorer. I would not like to think that I have a phantom panting next to me. It sounds strange. It can be strange, but it's not necessarily that scary. At least not to most people. Okay. There's one. Yeah. And here is two. There we go. So if you're unfamiliar, on the VCats Discord, what I'll do, and what Jellycat does when they're streaming as well, when we finish up on Ring Fit, we actually take screenshots of these two screens that you saw here and post them in the Catletics channel, you know, to keep track of our progress. And it's been interesting to see how far we've gotten. Low ring press hold. What is this? Low ring press hold. What was that? I don't actually remember. I don't have the greatest memory. Head empty, full of ectoplasm. You know how it be.
Das statische Stretching beginnt. Den Ringkorn brauchst du nicht. Höre stets auf deinen Körper und dehne dich nur so weit du kannst.
You have none done. You have 0 points of that.
Kreuze die Beine.
Strange.
Und dehne so die Rückseite des linken Beins. Wir bleiben etwas in dieser Position. Stehe wieder gerade und wechsle das Bein.
I think that's the shortest I've put into Ring Fit.
Nun dehnen wir das andere Bein. So bleiben und ruhig atmen. Richte dich nun aus der Hüfte heraus langsam wieder auf.
Alright.
Winkle das linke Bein an und halte den Fußknöchel hinter dir. Ziehe das Knie nach hinten, um den Oberschenkel zu dehnen.
Well, I guess we'll have more time for Skies of Arcadia today then.
Beuge den unteren Rücken nicht nach hinten.
And for those of who may not have seen how far we've gotten on Skies of Arcadia, we just got out of Valua. And
Berühre die Knie und geh
we
dann in die Hocke.
have been recruited by
Schulter nach innen und dehne das
Thea,
linke Hüftgelenk.
or whatever her name was, I already forgot, to get the elemental crystals to save the world.
Blicke wieder nach vorn.
Because, you know, it wouldn't be a JRPG without that kind of plot.
Das rechte Hüftgelenk. Die Knie dürfen nicht nach innen gebeugt sein. Und langsam zurück. Stelle
Old
das
times
rechte
when I
Bein
was
hoch
doing
und stütze die Hände auf die Hüften.
Taekwondo,
Beuge
the
das
15 minutes of
Knie und
stretching.
dehne die Wade des
I used to
linken
do that with judo. Part of me kind of misses judo, the other part of me is sitting there thinking to myself, oh god,
Das andere
I'm
Bein.
glad I'm not there anymore.
Bist du nicht beweglich genug? Hebe einfach die Ferse an. Und langsam zurück. Stütze deine Hände auf den Hüften ab.
Oh, this one's always weird to
Neige
me.
den Oberkörper zurück, aber nur so weit, wie es sich gut anfühlt.
Yeah, judo is impeccable for
Leicht in die Knie,
defending
um dich
yourself and all that.
anzuspannen.
But oh,
Und langsam
they had
zurück.
a very heavy focus
Das
on
Stretching ist zu Ende. Gut gemacht.
competitive judo, and I'm not a very competitive sort, if I'm going to be honest. Here are today's tips. How do you feel now that you've been exercising? The muscles you're working, are you picturing them? A muscle quiz. What's the muscle on the back side of your arm? I am actually bad at that. Triceps. Oh, so it is. It's surprisingly not used often in everyday life. so try to include it in your training. That's all for today's cooldown. I'll see you again. Keep those Joy-Con controllers charged. Oh, I will need to, because this week, Monster Hunter Rise comes out on Friday. And if you can't tell by just that alone, I'm quite excited. Yeah, so soon. Soon. Because it comes out on the 26th. And the 26th is Friday. So, when that time comes around, hold up, I will be playing Monster Hunter. What I probably do, depending, I might skip on Devil May Cry that day. Maybe. I'm not sure. Depends on how I'm feeling that day. But I do want to, at some point during Friday's stream, play Monster Hunter Rise. So it'll probably be at the very end of that stream, and don't mind me, I'm just moving everything back to where it needs to be, because I have to adjust some stuff whenever I get into Ring Fit. Okay. I think that's in the right position. Yeah, that looks right. There we go. Sometimes you gotta adjust the ghost machine because, well, Jellycat is very smart and made a very good machine. I think they forgot some stuff. Now what will I do? Skies of Arcadia. Which I just gotta, boot that up first. That's the first hurdle. Let's see, where did I put it? Oh, I also need to change the category. There we go. Which should be showing up shortly. Yep, there we go. Hey, I remember there were a lot of people here. Will they be busy? What do you mean by a lot of people here? Do you mean like Jellycat and Loot Cat, who I played Sea of Thieves with? Because if you mean them, I always came and it was full of people. You hardly had time to read the messages? I don't remember a time where it was ever that active. I've had a few times where there was at least a couple people in. I would say that mostly people kind of just come in when they've got the time to. And, some people, their time isn't always consistent, and I understand that, because I also have a very inconsistent time. I don't know why I climbed all the way up here.
But usually I find that people just kind of hang out when they've got the time on their hands. Some people push it and, you know, they try to watch while they're at work, which, I mean, that takes guts. Because, if I got caught watching streams at work, I'd probably have a few complaints from my manager. Okay, but I suppose that when people get to know you more, they will see that you are a nice ghost and also bring great content. Thank you. I like to mostly just hang out and play games. Some ghosts like to spook. I like to... I guess the closest thing to what I'm doing is haunting. I haunt video games. By playing them poorly. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to be doing here. Let's see... Thea, or whatever her name was, wanted me to do a thing. I think it involved going underground. What's wrong, Cupel? Really? Here? I see. Vice, Cupel tells me there is a Cham around here somewhere. Interesting entry. What do you mean, like this game? Oh, wait, no, the entry to the... Yeah. It's meant to be hidden so this place doesn't, raise suspicion. Because this is a pirate island. Sky Pirate Island. There's a Cham around here somewhere. Cham? What's that? Chams are little shards from moonstones that fell and shattered when they hit the ground. Cupel eats them as food. Through the door, as someone comes to lean, ends up entering a random catacomb. That would be amusing. Really? Wow, I didn't know anything could eat moonstones. Where can you find them? What do they look like? You can find them all over the place, but they're very small, so they're hard to see. But I'm sure Cupel will let you know whenever we get close to a Cham. He can't seem to sit still or be quiet when there's food nearby. I see, so all we have to do is search the ground whenever Cupel starts to go a little crazy, right? Let's see if we can find anything here. The more you feed Cupel, the stronger he will become. He'll be able to change into different shapes and inflict more damage on enemies in battle as he grows. Okay, not there. Maybe higher up? Okay, so... It's down below, okay. So that makes two things that will make noise when they're nearby. Better guide than a ghost pointing with the tongue. Yeah, for real. Okay, maybe it wasn't there. Something I need to look at in first person? Huh. I'm a little bit confused. There's a rope to get to the chest. Oh, that ladder over there. I see. Two more bosses and you're done with Dark Souls 3? Nice! Apparently I can't move that. Madeira and Nameless King. Oh, Nameless King is the fight that... Wait, no, not Nameless King. Oh, you spoiled it for yourself? Whoops. Defeated Gale today. Oh, Gale is such a fun fight. Easily my favorite. Yeah, it is single-handedly the thing that makes me want to be able to, you know, refight bosses easily without having to go into New Game Plus. But I'm surprised I finished it so fast. Some people have it easier with that fight than others. It has to be in that chest, but I can't reach that chest as of yet. No. It was kind of sad that there was no cutscene after defeating him that would explain / close DLC lore. Yeah. I feel like the DLC... my chat's not showing on the screen? Why is that? Hold on. Something might have bugged then. Hold up. That is unusual. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Something probably ended up bugging out. Hopefully that fixes it. I'll have to fix this version of it too. There we go. Hopefully that's fixed. Otherwise it's a little bugged. Test. Not showing up. It's super strange. What is going on? Oh, nothing. Who cares anyways? Yeah. I will toy with it after stream. It is weird though. I haven't changed anything, so that shouldn't be broken. What's wrong, Vice? You're looking uncharacteristically grim. Dad, actually, there's something that I have to tell you. Don't worry, I have a feeling I already know what you're going to say. I remember when I was your age, the feeling that I had to get away from my own little island to see the rest of the world. But when a man decides to step out on his own path, he doesn't need to ask for his parents' permission. From now on, you are my equal, son, a man who lives by the skies. There is nothing more honorable than that. You're late on almost every other occasion, but you sure aren't wasting any time to try and get out on your own. Dad, Go on, get out of here, Vice. Go and make your mark out in the world. Well, now I get my own ship. Thank you all so much for rescuing me from the Valuans. I hope that I'll be able to repay all of you someday. Oh, drink. Okay. Just worry about keeping those moon crystals out of the hands of the Valuans. And Vice, we're all counting on you, too.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, Dad, I won't let you down. Well, I guess we should get going. We'll be back soon. Bye, Captain. Bye, everyone. Vice, Ica. Are you sure you want to do this? Fina, there's no way we can turn this down. After what you told us about the Gigas, I don't even want to think about what the Valiant Empire would do if they got their hands on them. We're the only ones that can stop them. And well, to be completely honest, I've always wanted to sail the world, and this is my chance. Moon crystals, lost cities, strange lands, I want to see them all with my own eyes. This is my chance to figure out what's really out there. Fina, you couldn't stop us from going even if you tried. This is the kind of adventure that air pirates dream of. If we pass this up, we'd regret it for the rest of our lives. I understand. Thank you. Thank you all. Fina, do you have any idea where the crystals might be? Well, according to the ancient legends, there should be a moon crystal hidden in the lands under each of the moons. The closest ones from here are... the yellow moon of Valua and the red moon of Nacer. Well, there's no chance of getting back into Valua right now. You would probably wait a while before going back there. If you go east from here, you'll reach Nasser. With a normal ship, you'd probably never make it through the Storm Reefs on the way. But now that the little Jack is equipped with a harpoon cannon, you got a pretty good chance of making it through.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan. We're heading east to Nacer, and we're going to get that red moon crystal.
Hey,
We've been standing around here long enough. Let's get going. Well, Dad, I guess it's time to say goodbye. Remember everything I've taught you. Make us proud, son. Alright. Go to the east, huh? Oh, that's the first dungeon. Been there already. Alright, so we're heading over to Nacer, I guess. And we actually have a full party. I don't know the elemental weaknesses of everything quite yet. I'm still learning that. I know that blue is good against yellow. Wow, it's got quite high evasion. Not very high damage values, though. It did not do a whole lot of damage, but it worked. Let's see if anyone can hit this thing. Ah, there we go. I think that's the first time I've ever been able to actually hit them.
That was fun.
Oh yeah, Fina's like level 1. That's why she was so weak. I forgot about that. Yeah, like every other character you've got is like level 12 or something. Who cares? We'll give this one to you at level 1. Alright. Well, that's a big thing. It's purple. It could also be red that's effective against that. I don't know the elements very well.
Here goes.
It's a decent amount of damage on that thing. Probably still not elementally sound, though. Okay. Luckily, most of the party is leveled enough to deal with these monsters pretty quickly. That was kind of a pathetic looking attack.
Take this.
That was easy.
Well, at least Fina will be getting plenty of level ups, at least for a while. Okay. Well, the good news is that at the very least we won't be suffering when it comes to our supplies. Last time I had to do any sort of journey, it was like, you know, just constantly bleeding supplies. Alright. I think I'm starting to understand it. Green deals with that blue color, it looks like.
That was fun.
Now, I don't actually know where the kingdom itself is, so... get to do a bit of exploring, I guess. We are the Nasir Air Guard. It is our duty to defend the South Danelle Strait. The Southern Danelle Strait is a restricted area. No unauthorized vessels may pass through here without express permission. Another path. Let's see, another path to take.
Here goes.
Suppose we could just fly over the rock formation.
Over there.
These things try to run so often, but they never can properly flee.
That was fun.
So we can't go through the strait. Red might be the option. Okay, I think it's red that we want. Or purple. Nope, and Fina's dead, so no experience for her this time. That is the trouble with having a level 1 in a party of level, like, 15s.
That wasn't so bad.
There we go. Now Fina should have her health back. They can't go there then. Probably around this. Man, the encounter rate's feeling kind of high today.
Here goes!
One down, 2 more to go. Oh, it successfully ran.
We
I think it'd be kind of cool to be on one of these ships, though. Like, real talk. Just to be able to maneuver in one of these airships. These bats again.
Here goes!
If I recall, these things can put you to sleep. I don't have a whole lot of health, though, so the fight is over quickly.
That was easy.
I'm headed towards Valio right there. Luckily, that was a pretty easy
That
one.
was fun!
What that was about. This is just the southern upgrades, if I recall. Kind of wish there was a less noisy way to change the elements. Okay.
That was fun.
So, one of the things that's been, yeah. So this is the kingdom I need to go to, but I can't really get here. But one of the things that's been, in mind a bit lately has been just trying to figure out a method to get my schedule to smooth out a bit, because right now scheduling streams is kind of difficult. And it's mostly because I just don't have a consistent work schedule. Working part-time does that. So I'm trying to find a nice middle ground somewhere that would work as a more consistent schedule
That was easy.
for streaming. It'd be nice if I could do it like I've done for the past couple weeks, but I just doubt that's how it'll stay. I also want to try and... I think I've said this multiple times before, but I want to try and eventually get to playing... like, streaming for longer than just the 2 hours that I normally do. I want to try for 4 hours. I don't think I'll do it today. Definitely should. Yeah, I definitely oughta at some point, but I've been, 2 hours is too little. Yeah. I probably will do more on Wednesday. Today I did a dumb again and forgot to eat before streaming. Though that's also... Well, I guess forgot is not the right word to use. So I live with my grandmother, and my grandmother wants to make a dish. And the dish sounds really nice, so I didn't eat before stream, not thinking about that I would probably be here for a while. Hey, are you the guy that everyone is talking about? Vice, right? I heard that you broke out of the Grand Fortress. Good job. You can have a break midstream? I can, yeah. It's just, I need to make some graphics for that, and I haven't yet. I've been juggling too much. I'm sure you've heard of me during your travels. I'm Domingo, treasure hunter extraordinaire. Some people eat while streaming. I try to avoid doing that if I can. Oh, you've never heard of me, you say? Now, you don't need to be so bashful. I know you're truly excited to meet the real Domingo. Nevertheless, I've given up on searching for lost treasures and taken up a new quest. I now search the world for discoveries. In fact, I'm in the midst of my search for the fabled Topo Rock. Who was that? He seemed to be more than a little full of himself. I don't know, but it sounds like he's looking for discoveries too. Well, we can't let him get the best of us. We'll have to find them before he does. Yeah, I'm gonna try, for sure, to get more active in my streams. I just need to work on a few graphics to make sure that, you know, it's more obvious when I'm taking a break, because right now, whenever I do a BRB, what do? I put this up. That doesn't really cut it, in my opinion. The ship parts merchant finally has some goods to sell again. And I even heard that the weapons master has some new stuff on sale, so you should go check it out. I heard rumors of a fearless air pirate who managed to break out of Valua's Grand Fortress. Bigger font and it's peachy keened. Maybe, I guess. I wonder how he got out alive. They always said that the only way out of the place was in a coffin. I do have a screen for BRB, but it takes too much of my CPU. I do not have that issue. As someone who has an i9 processor, yeah. Hey, I think I've heard of you before. Wait, what was it? Vice. Vice the Determined, right? Need to talk to Loot Cat to maybe do something about it. Given that he's moving, it might be a bit before you actually can get chat with him, though. It's interesting that both of the other VCats seem to be moving. Oh. So what do you got? Oh, hey there, how are you doing? I finally got in my new shipment of parts, so I'm back in business. And to celebrate, I have plenty of secondary cannons on sale. Make sure to purchase at least one before you go. I don't think it's weird at all, given the circumstances. I mean, fair, it's just... You know, that doesn't happen often, I think? Not alluding to anything, to be honest. Yeah, it's fair. need some parts to make this ship less easy to be destroyed. Pricey. What's this secondary cannon that you were talking about? Secondary cannons are cannons that can fire for more than one round in a row. They are extremely useful. You can fire them well into the following round, allowing you to concentrate more firepower into specific rounds. Each individual shot may not be as strong as your main cannon, but it's always best to have a balance of everything, right? Yeah, fair enough. But the part that made the fact that both of them are moving was more so that, like, both of them are moving at the same time. And again, I don't really know the two of them on, you know, a super personal level, so... Or really any personal level, but... Well, if it isn't the infamous Vice the Determined, that's an interesting nickname people have given you. Okay, so nothing new there. How are you all VCats then? Yes. We're on friendly terms, but it's definitely, at least in my eyes, they might see it differently. It's very... What's the word I'd use for this? I guess the best way to put it is it's a very new, like, friendship sort of thing. It needs a little more time to bloom. You could do a story time on how you met and became partners in crime that is streaming. It's, admittedly not that interesting. It is interesting, that's why I'm asking. Well, for the most part, it really isn't that interesting, because... Let's see. The way I came across, the VCats... I was looking for Phantasmophobia, or Phasmophobia, streams. And I ended up running across Jellycat. And that was, you know, the first contact, you know, because alien. But after that, there wasn't a whole lot until I started work on my own avatar. Because I had actually had interest in, you know, showing my ghostliness. Of course, it's not easy when you don't got a machine to do it. Jellycat had to do a bit of that work. But after I started streaming, I think it was like the second stream I had done, Jellycat asked if I wanted to be part of the VCats, and that's pretty much how I ended up as part of the team. Like I said, it's kind of basic. Are you Vice the Determined? I've heard you're traveling in these parts. Thanks for stopping by my inn. It was interesting, though. To each their own, I suppose. The rooms are 60 gold a night. Would you like a room? Yes. Would like to stay the night? I already have a room already prepared. Make yourself comfortable and enjoy your stay. I hope you slept well. May the moons guide you on your journeys. Given all the reactions here, I'm probably going to need to find an NPC to talk to get, like, a master passport. To the south of here, there's an area surrounded by stone reefs and sky rifts. If you have a ship that can make it through the stone reefs, you'll probably be able to make a lot of discoveries in that area. So I need to get a better ship, is what I'm gathering now. Though, one thing I will say, though, is that streaming has actually been a lot of fun. Oh, be right back. That's fine. Have fun. I've got no use for you if you don't have any money. Do not bother me. I have money. To the Sailors Guild. We pay very well for information and discoveries. I hear that you defeated one of the bounties. Well done. Here's your reward. You earned it. It must be somewhere near the Air Pirates' route. Maybe the north of the Moonstone Waterfall? It's near Maramba. That harbor town in the desert. It should be pretty easy to find. Yes, I've heard rumors of its existence. I will pay you if you know its location. Baltar, along with his ship, the Blackbeard, was defeated by Vice, the Blue Rogue, but managed to escape. Thanks to Vice, trade routes through Nasir and mid-ocean are much safer. Rumor has it that Baltar has sworn vengeance against Vice. Wait just a minute, I almost forgot. Here, this came addressed to you. See the black spot. It's a message from the Angel of Death. Sounds like you're in trouble. Better watch your back out there. In every port of any size, you'll always find a branch of... Okay. What's this Angel of Death stuff? A note written in red ink on jet black paper. I await you west of Sailor's Island. Okay. So west of Sailor's Island, then. That's where we need to be. You're the one that put that black spot and called me out here? Yes, you are correct. You've been quite the popular air pirate around these parts lately, you know? However, I cannot sit idly while air pirates fly the skies freely and do as they please. My name is Piestel. I'm a bounty hunter, and I specialize in finishing off air pirates. I am feared amongst even the most hardened of air pirates. They have dubbed me the Angel of Death. And the angel has come for you, Vice. Oh, imagine that. We've actually become famous enough to have real bounty hunters come after us. Oh, grow up, Vice. It's not a good thing when bounty hunters start coming after you, especially one that's called Angel of Death. You seem confident. Perhaps you truly are as strong as they say. I suppose this is why you've been able to stand toe-to-toe with Valua. However, you're still just an air pirate. I'll send you and your mangy crew to the bottom of the clouds.
On guard! Let us begin. On guard!
Tempest Dance. Oh.
Here goes! Over there!
Oh, thanks for the raid, Enters. I don't have the chat displaying on the screen because it's kind of screwed up. Welcome, Mew, Scar, Enters. How y'all doing? I'm currently being decimated. Cat or ghost? Yes. Hello, Igno. How y'all doing? Man, this is not a good situation to be in. Oh, hello, Cookie Monster. Pina leveled up.
Let's try this!
Is she still useless? Yes, she's definitely still useless. You must now eat your fellow party members or demand cannibalism. Coming up with punishment ideas for Enters? Ghost peppers.
Moons! Give me strength!
You could also do like the Bean Boozled thing if you want less pain. Who's damaged again? I don't have beans at home though. You can get them pretty easily if I recall. Eat beans. Consume the bean. The hottest pepper in the world, you'd die. All the milk wouldn't help you. Vice is straight up dead. And I think I'm under-leveled for this bit.
Give me strength!
That lead into the drink all your milk punishment. Drink a gallon of milk is your punishment.
Die.
Over there!
I don't even have anything that can revive party members in battle yet, so I'm just sitting here suffering.
I'm so sorry.
Oh boy, the move that can instantly kill. And it hit. And there goes Drachma. Oh, no, he actually has the health to withstand that. Drachma is not having a good day. Oh, jeez. And Drachma's probably dead right there. Oh. That's not good. Drachma, I don't think I will. But what is that?
This should work.
There we go. I've got some health again. But I need more.
On guard!
And now he's dead.
Damn.
He fell on Vice. Okay, we can't fight that yet. That particular fight is too high level for us, so we're gonna have to, like, find something else to do. Our biggest problem right now, actually, is Fina. She is completely useless. For reference to those who missed it, when we got Fina in the party, everyone else was in, like, 14 to 17 level range. And Fina was level 1. So, needless to say, it's a bit of a problem. Why is that man rolling on the floor like he's itchy or something? He is there because he is really glad to be on land again. I don't know why he's reacting like that, but... Okay, so... At this point, we know that we shouldn't go after the so-called Angel of Death, because she will destroy us. We need to find another place to be. Well, I haven't really explored this part much, so let's go exploring. It's not a friendly ship. Do not underestimate the power of this ship. We got a magic cannon on board. Prepare to face the wrath of the Armada. Oh, a raid. Yep, there's been a raid. See what we can do against this ship. Oh! That's not good. Taking a lot of damage right now. Cannon goes pew. Yeah, it does. And it hits like a truck, too. Might need to start moving that evasive action to a third turn. See how this goes. Oh, that healed more than I thought it would. Attacks now shouldn't do that much damage. Or not as much as normal. It's still quite hefty, though. We're gonna want to focus, like, a lot here. If we can get enough focus, our next turn with the cannon should be perfect. We just need to get in position. Sacre after that. So Why exactly are you guys thinking of a Inter's Punish game anyways? Is it something he expressed interest in? Channel rewards. Ah. Oh, crap. That is a lot of damage. Want to use my channel points better, so why not make it fun, kind of? Oh, I understand that completely. Been meaning to work on it myself. This is too close for comfort. Making channel points good is definitely something on my list as well. It's a difficult balance, honestly.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
So there's my instant win button. Okay, so that's a little close to Valua. So is this an obscure RPG game? Relatively obscure. It's... because you've never seen it before? Yeah, it's one that's, like, on that awkward cusp. Where it's like, yeah, not everyone knows about it, but there's fairly decent amount of people who know about it. It's one of those Dreamcast favorites, among other favorites like Crazy Taxi, Sonic Adventure, Power Stone. Remember that JRPGs are known in places like Japan? True, but I was talking, like, favorites that are mostly in particular to the US, and probably more. All I know about the game is that a guy who made Yakuza Lounge on VR Chat uses Vice as their avatar. I'm probably a fan of the game, then. Sip. Chances are, if Inters was still doing streaming the way he did it back in the day, he probably would have ended up inevitably finding a whole bunch of obscure RPGs. I wouldn't put it past him. I hate RPGs like this, actually. Yeah, that didn't stop you from playing them, though. Which ones should I play even? Ah, shoot. Now you put me on the spot. Let's see, Pokemon is one example for sure. Yeah, I actually also stopped liking JRPGs. I don't blame anyone for not liking JRPGs, honestly. I think of the Pokemon is kind of boring as well, to be honest. Yeah. Let's see. That's why you're kind of scared of starting Final Fantasy VII, finally. Final Fantasy VII is one of the good ones where, like, there's not a whole bunch of grind to it, actually. Mirage Island. And it's fine if you like Pokemon. Everyone's got their own opinions on things. But the fights being turn-based still take a long time, right? Okay, so here's where it gets a little weird, because JRPGs are not typically turn-based anymore. So this is more of an old-school JRPG. A lot of more modern types are closer to like Xenoblade Chronicles or the Tales of franchise, which has more of a real-time battle system. Stuff like this, where the encounters are random, is what really does it for me. I've never really minded random encounters unless it was like, you know, way too common. And sometimes this game's random encounters feel way too common. Talking about Final Fantasy specifically now. Also, look at me complaining about that and playing Persona 4 in the same time. In Final Fantasy VII, I don't remember any of the battles actually taking that long. Most of them were fairly short. Probably don't want to be there. No, I think if you want to play a Final Fantasy game that has slower combat, Chrono Trigger is an RPG I might be able to go back to. Aye, fair enough. I got worried there for a bit. Imagine if Mass Effect is a JRPG. That would be something. The closest BioWare got to that was Sonic Chronicles. Yeah, and that one got messed up like Ken Penders and other things like rushed development. Yeah. Pender's bad. I think I might have found a peninsula of power here. Please stop calling allies. I beg of you. What?
Move! Give me strength!
Flee!
Retreat!
Damn it. They really don't like Drachma.
Damn.
Bambi's dead. This is quite a step up from the other things I've been fighting. Wait, what? Oh, it's confused. I see. These things are yellow. So for yellow, you want... You want purple, yeah. Why is there so much attorney spam? That's a move that should have like an insane cooldown, but it just doesn't in this game.
Moons, give me strength!
Jesus. The amount of damage these things do. Magic? Okay. And Aika's dead. And since I can't revive things at all during combat, this is not going well. That's the one thing I don't get about this game. There doesn't seem to be any way to actually revive. Man, but the camera in these fights is hella trippy. Yeah, it is kinda. I just wish that the combat was a little more refined, because there doesn't seem to be any way to fix unconsciousness, as far as I can tell. And game over. It feels weird, though, because most games would at least give you that, res item or whatever pretty early on. It would be expensive, mind you, but you'd have at least one of them. This game doesn't have them. At least, not that I'm aware of. Characters just sort of revive after battle. From what I found, there are skills for revival. Well, that's nice, but why is it so far off the beaten path to get that, I guess? Riseland crystals, that also exists. It'll probably be a long time before I get anything like that. What is that? Any ship. Can be bought. I haven't seen any of them at all yet, so I probably need to be further in. Regardless of that, I still need to grind, because the next fight that I need to do is a little difficult because it's another character. They are available since Yafutoma. Well, given that I don't even recognize that name, that might be a while. But yeah, that's bad game design. Yeah, it's really weird. That's for sure. And it... Okay, like, the main thing that I really got a gripe about in this game is that, for some reason or another, this move Attorney that I've talked about it a couple times already, but Attorney is a move in which it has a chance to instantly kill whoever it targets, and that appeared in, like, the second dungeon in the game. That feels like it should be something that, like, a late game dungeon. But there it was, second dungeon. It was very strange. And it was by a common enemy, too. And here we are with a boss that can do it. I don't know why people like or even play this game. Apparently, it's got a very charming story. And, when the combat isn't, pulling that, it actually is fairly engaging. The balancing of elemental damage with your weapon types is actually a lot of fun. But I'm definitely someone who would always try to point out flaws in a game, and that bug looked like a chestnut. I think that's supposed to be a fish. Yeah, like a puffer fish. Chestnut puffer fish. Still, at the very least, this isn't Seventh Saga. If you want, like, the epitome of, like, horrendous, like, game balance, Seventh Saga is is pretty much the pinnacle of it, honestly. So, the American version of Seventh Saga, all of the stats were changed for the monsters. That's not bad. That kind of thing happens quite often. Well, the stats were changed for the enemies, but not the players. So because everything else got buffed, players are now incredibly weak and get demolished by even the basic starting enemies. Lo and behold, that was like one of my first RPGs, too. What a way to cut your teeth on a genre, huh? think the first RPG that I, like, really played... Because, I mean, yeah, like, I played Seventh Saga, but the one that I actually played all the way... well, most of the way through was Tales of Destiny. I did also devote, like, a decent amount of time to Quest 64. Which, I don't know why I did that. I think it was Morrowind. Morrowind's a good game. Seven damage to Drachma.
Here goes!
These enemies have such a high evasion stat, it's kind of absurd. They're always trying to run. Oh, they look like ghosts. I mean, yeah, it's just...
Over there!
Okay, I see. So yellow is good. You can kind of miss them. I mean, yeah. I would know.
Serves 'em right.
Oh, I only just now noticed that you can tell the color of Drachma's weapon. It's by, like, that really tiny gem on his arm. Oh, another RPG that I played a lot of is Final Fantasy X. Now, there is an interesting game. Never played any Final Fantasy.
Here goes!
Thankfully, it's not exactly required of anyone, because some of those are kind of a slog. As much as I like Final Fantasy IX, I will admit it's one of the slowest in the franchise. It can be infuriatingly slow at times.
Serves 'em right.
I think one of the better Final Fantasy games to play would probably be honestly either 4, 7, or 3. You played 15. It's kind of boring. You see, I haven't actually played 15 at all. that's one of the many Final Fantasy games I haven't touched yet. I played a little bit of 1. I briefly touched 2. I started with 4.
We did it!
Actually, Final Fantasy 4 is like my truly first RPG, but sometimes I kind of base on that, I guess. I did finish it, but not out of necessity. I mean, fair enough. Alright, where's the discovery here? People praise the story, but you found it lackluster. Well, last time it froze like this, the game crashed. So let's see if it crashes again. Let's see what you got. Also, it wasn't and still isn't finished when it comes to the story. Oh yeah. I remember hearing something about that. I think... Yeah, I think it's completely crashed. Huh? Well, I saved. I think. Yeah, it's still making noise. It's still responding to stuff. Let us try to stop the emulation. Remind me, you're playing it on an emulator. No, this is a GameCube emulator. I'm playing what is essentially the remaster or re-release. Yeah, Dolphin. Let's hope that save worked. Did the totally real and legit GameCube just die? Maybe. Interesting that it has such an issue. Oh, such things are much more common, like, on lesser-known games. Ah, yeah. Okay, it did save. Okay. So it did save proper. The screen froze for some reason, but it all worked out in the end, I guess. However, I'm honestly quite hungry. So what I'm actually going to do... I'm actually going to call the stream here. I'll be back on Wednesday with Xenoblade Chronicles, and I will be trying to make sure that it reaches that 4-hour mark. I remember playing Super Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga on my totally legit Game Boy Advance, and I couldn't progress past one part. That happens. But yeah, we'll be ending the stream here. I'll be back on Wednesday. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. Oh, here's an idea. We will raid... this person. So, you all have a nice day. I will see you, maybe, on Wednesday. Take care, and ciao!